jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Man, that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Once again, you tuned in to WCS. What's good? Big salute to the supporters as always, man. You already know it's Saturday. We getting a step closer to the holiday festivities. You know what I'm saying? You already see the thumbnail. We got some topics to talk about today. We want to find out what they mean exactly. But at the end of the day, man, I want y'all to support the channel. If you ain't sub to the channel, sub to the channel. You know, the subs has been going up crazy. You know what I'm saying? Stupid, dumb, funky, fresh. You feel me? So, I want to do something that probably people ain't seen before. You know, just to keep it a thou wow. Just to keep it a thou wow, right? Listen, this is what I want y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of dropping some, I appreciate the donations on my channel and all that. And I ask that y'all continue to do that, you know, especially in the Cash App. All right? Truth be told, you already know what happened when, you know, stuff be coming to the super chat. The real ones know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everyone who donates. But I want y'all to, you know, drop a little donation to these Cash Apps right here. You know what I'm saying? Shaw News. You know what I'm saying? The Sauce Experience, New Media Today, USA, Coach Malachi, and drop on over there to Mac Mob. You know what I'm saying? Man, them brothers over there having a good time, man. He got a thou wow, you know, subscribers and everything. They over there, you know, having fun, chopping it up. You know, people dropping in, telling them congrats. That's the way it should be. Real talk. Real talk. His channel is growing along with channels. You know what I'm saying? They're just having a good time, man. And, you know, kind of a lot of that is missed when we get knee deep into talking about these controversial topics. It's not like the topics are controversial in itself just off the strength of reading them. It's just what the narratives is being pushed, and they try to run over them and then revive them, run over them again. Revive them, then turn into a dysfunctional relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is on this YTC asylum sometime. The Serengeti of media. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that is right there. Check these brothers out. You know, drop them a Cash App. They doing big things over there. You feel me? So don't ever say I didn't do it. Salute to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Shaw News, Team Tucker. You know, stepping in there December 10. True. You know what I'm saying? Legitimate family. I appreciate what y'all doing over there. It's good to see the growth and everything that Team Tucker has going on in the welterweight division and professional boxing. And he's on a heavy card once again, put on by Top Rank Promotions. Salute to to everybody that's making it happen. Coach Chandler is growing exponentially, man. Doing big things over there. Check out Coach Malachi's channel. Drop him a donation. And like I said, Mac Mark hit a thou wow. So, you know, of course, celebrate, man. You know, join the Chavo. Brothers over there, you know, chopping it up and talking. You know what I'm saying? The way it used to be back in the day. You feel me? when everybody act like they gave a damn, to genuinely be in support of you. You feel me? So that's what it is, man. Shout out Shaw News, the Sauce Experience, aka Shaw News. What's good? We in the house. Smash the like button. No doubt, man. You already know, man. Shout out to the fam that's on deck, man. A real one. NO, what up, WC with it, NO? So let's talk about Let's start off, because we got to start off with the light and then get to the heavy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start off with the light and get to the heavy, dog. Okay, supposedly Teofimo Lopez, right? Teofimo Lopez was up there getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Getting the workout in. And supposedly he has some words, for Devin Haney and everything. I wanted to get your take on that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get your take on what Teofimo may have been trying to insinuate. Real talk. We don't know. We can only assume, because Teofimo, he seems like he's the only fighter that can get away with a huge amount of trash talk, and people barely say anything about it. Look, they want to act like Teofimo don't exist, right? But he does. He does. Even if you want to still place his name to George Kambosos, the man still exists. You know what I'm saying? He's a superstar in the game. People not understanding that, well, how can he get, all this damn notoriety and he took a L. Listen, at the end of the day, the hardcore fanatics are going to look at how he took the L. Yes, that Triller freaking purse bid win didn't work out for him, but he did go in there and he didn't sit up and hang out, on the ropes and park bench out there and do very little work. He went in there and tried to go for the kill. You can't say he didn't. He tried to go for the kill. He just couldn't get it done. So regardless of what people are saying that he went in there and lost his titles, I tell you like this, people are not going to sit up here and trip on it, because he showed that courage, man. He showed he had that dog in him. The man had health problems. He still went in there and turned it up. So you definitely respect that in somebody who just didn't play it safe, bro. He didn't play the shit safe. He didn't come out on top, but he didn't play it safe either. But word has broke that Teofimo Lopez called out Devin Haney. He said his name twice while sparring to prepare for his December 10th fight against replacement opponent Sandor Martin on ESPN Plus at Madison Square Garden in New York. And also on that same card is heavy. You got your High Tucker that would be on that card. You know what I'm saying? Jared Anderson, Keyshawn Davis, Xander Zayas, Shushu Carrington. It's a heavy card over there in NYC at Madison Square Garden. So y'all definitely got to check that out. You know what I'm saying? It's right before Christmas too. Somebody bail about to get wrong. And look, it's not going to be Santa coming down the chimney either. They say, I'm reading this article from Boxing News 24. It said, just while the former unified champ Teofimo 17-1, 13 knockouts, called out Haney because Teo never showed any interest in fighting him when fought at 135. It would be brave of Teo to call out Haney's name if he was still fighting a lightweight, but he's not. So I always like to kind of like give my reaction to these articles. And him calling out Haney has absolutely nothing to do with 135. It's so much footage out there of Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. It's just too much. The back and forth, the tennis, the verbal sparring. I mean, they was just always in the media. And then it was a very contentious relationship between them. I don't know if the respect will ever be there, but I was there the night that they met up. None of them was champions yet. We was in Vegas. None of them was champion. Teofimo Lopez wasn't a champion. Devin Haney wasn't a champion. And that has since been placed in the rearview mirror. And looking on the horizon, they've pretty much elevated themselves to a new high point. You know what I'm saying? They are now champions. They are legitimate, certified, proven champions. But the conversation will always come up. Will they ever fight each other outside of 135? Because T.O. has made it clear that 135 is hard for him. He was in there for several years, and it just became too hard. That's why he moved away and relocated to 140 after losing to Cambozo. So with that said, him calling out Devin Haney is one of those fights that have to go down in 140. It'll be a good fight, especially for a championship fight. If you ever heard me say anything about T.O., I said T.O. should just leave, vacate the belts, and go to 140 and allow these guys to continue to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately for T.O., he stayed down there and he took on his mandatory instead of vacating, and he ended up taking the L. But I put it out there on my live. He should just leave him behind and allow them to continue to play catch up. Now, for Devin Haney's situation, he's getting more, a bit older now. Vasyl Lomachenko is supposed to be his next opposition. And what we heard already from Lomachenko, which people gives him a therapeutic exemption, is the fact that he was making excuses already before the fight. It's even gotten hot and heavy with the press tour, the promos, and everything. He want to say that, Devin Haney looked huge, this heavyweight. Now, we're talking about 135 pounds. Light heavyweight contends at 175. So he was exacerbating the point, just like he was then being overly freaking sensitive about losing the T.O. and saying the judges was paid off. He has shoulder issues. Now he wants to say Devin's too big. Now granted, Devin Haney never fought outside of 135 in professional competition. You know what I'm saying? So if he chooses to stay down there, I don't like bringing up the fact on how dry he looked when he stepped in there for a rematch against Cambozo, but I will tell you this: his performance did not give us any type of sign that the man was weak. Never gave us any type of sign. None of that. None of that. So when I used to, look at Mikey Garcia and the way he looked against Robert Easter Jr., I always bring this up because he looked like a freaking overcooked tater tot. He did. He looked like an overcooked tater tot. I said, dude, he looks bad. But he went in there and beat Robert Easter. And that's no knock on Robert Easter. He went in there and boxed. You know what I'm saying? But even the way Mikey Garcia looked, I say, you know what? The looks, it's different for everybody. Shakur Stevenson, he looked like he was in a bad place. And it's no way that he wanted to lose the rest of it. So he said, forget it, I'll drop the belts. Mikey Garcia looked bad, but he went in there and won the belt. Devin Haney, he looked a little dry, water depleted. He went in there and defended his belts. And he went in there and performed. So I have to give him his love for that. When it comes to Teofimo Lopez fight, it will definitely be a 140. It'll definitely be a 140. Now, just like when I had all the debates about Teofimo and Devin Haney, I believe both fighters have improved. If this fight is to take place, it's definitely going to be a 140 if it does happen. Lopez Sr. has been on record as saying, hey, my son will be undisputed by 2024. By means by, just like that. By. He didn't say in. Okay, it's two character words, right? He did not say in, he said by. So that means from 2023, January 1st, all the way to the last day of December, he has to put himself in such an incredible schedule, such a challenging gauntlet to attempt to pick up all the belts at 140 with some certified names on that list, which if Teofimo is able to do such, he will absolutely separate himself. He will had elevated to an entirely different stratosphere when it comes to the boxing universe. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But leads me to this. if indeed his Lopez Sr. believes that he will be undisputed by 2024, where does that leave room for Devin Haney? Because I can't see him just taking a fight with Devin Haney in between time with no belt to be included. Or he might feel that, hey, let's put this to bed. Let's make some money. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's fight, man. We at 140. Let's do it. But the only thing about it, we don't have any indication on when Haney is moving up. I believe Team Haney is gonna exhaust all measures monetarily to make as much money as they possibly can before they move up. And like I said, I put this out there. I said they're gonna make as much money holding them belts until they move up to 140. Everybody's different. So if Lomachenko is the first half, you know what I'm saying, on the back end, let's see it. But I truly believe Teofimo, Devin Haney, if it's going to take place, it'll be at 140. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to be at 140. It goes on to say, with the big money that Vasyl Lomachenko will be getting to fight Haney, 29-0, 15 knockouts, Teofimo might regret not taking the match when he had the chance to face him. In hindsight, it was a terrible mistake on Teofimo's part not to face Haney because he missed out on the opportunity to become the undisputed champion at lightweight. Yet Teofimo was embellishing his credentials by calling himself the undisputed champion at 135, but he never earned that position because he failed to face Haney for his WBC belt. Now, this is my caveat to that. They can say whatever they want about what he didn't do and what he failed to do. But at the time that Teofimo was undisputed at lightweight, yeah, I said it. They was up here trying to rename Devin Haney's belt. They wasn't even giving him the proper respect of such a freaking prestige title. They wasn't giving him nothing but flack. You know, Mauricio Suleiman was a willing participant. He was up here talking about the Pride belt, the Glory belt, the Milky Way belt, the Payday belt, the Twinkie belt, the freaking McFlurry belt, the Chicken Nugget belt, the McRib belt, the Whopper Double Flap Cheese with extra onions belt, the Subway Special Chicken Sandwich over freaking tartar sauce with a dab of wasabi and some meatball sauce belt. They didn't want to give this man the respect he's supposed to get as being the WBC super champion, right? So, with that said, Team Haney had to go through the disrespect. They had to go from behind, you know, having a mediocre record, building their record up, and actually allowing the stars to align for them. Because if you're talking about boxing, boxing really wasn't it. The stars aligned for that. You know, when Lomachenko had to go over there, and then Kambosos had to come back to the lie. See, I love how that lie lined itself up. Kambosos was lying to the people. Like I said, I'm the one start calling him Cambozo. I'm the one that did the thumbnail and called him Cambozo right off the rip. I say this man is a clown. He criticized Teofimo Lopez for saying he was undisputed, but he wins, and he immediately changed his description on IG as the undisputed lightweight champion. I also put it out there that he wasn't looking for Devin Haney. He was looking for Lomachenko. All he was doing was going on a press tour, enjoying the royalty of boxing on holding those titles, and he took full advantage of it. And then he tried to sun Haney. You know, he was like, hey, yeah, listen, we have to see what you do, yeah, you know. We have to see how you perform, yeah. That was like, well, why you got to see me do anything? We both box. You ain't got to see me do shit. And all along, he was looking for Lomachenko. Lomachenko fight fell through. And then they tried to come on hard and shit. Oh, man, we're going to give you a take it or leave it. Roy Rome's Tony Tarver. We're going to give you a take it or leave it. You either take it or leave it. So they played hardball, and Haney had to take it. All right? So if Haney get past Lomachenko, maybe, you know, in 2023, we will see him in TO. That's if Haney chooses to move up. But more than likely, if Haney defeats Lomachenko, which I'm thinking he will, I think he may take another fight at lightweight division. I don't think that fight will be with Gervonta Davis either. It's just something tells me that fight is going to be extremely difficult to even think about. Like, he's about to step in there with Hector Garcia, and then supposedly Ryan Garcia in around May. All right, around May time frame, not April. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there again for people, that want to doubt it. He's probably gonna be fighting this dude in May. All right. So he get through Ryan Garcia, right? Gervonta. I mean, will that even play itself out? I don't know. Either way it goes, Teofimo Lopez ain't coming back to 135. Guarantee you that. Let me get to this chat, man. So, Teofimo got Bud Light behind him, facts, or filling big checks. Yes, indeed, for sure, man. D-Ray Promotions in the building. SB90, what's good with it? Salute WCS. You see what happened to Rothman Jr.? Yes, he was stopped. He was stopped by Dan Hardy, who couldn't make it in mixed martial arts, so he put on heavier gloves. Well, look, with very limited boxing experience, and came over here and beat Hassan Rothman Jr. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They didn't want him to fight that night. He said, F it, I'm still fighting, to his dad. Hey, man, sometimes, a lot of times you can't control these kids when they get older. So you just got to work it as you see it. You know what I'm saying? DBMH on deck. What's good? Salute WCS. What's good? Salute to you, brother. Loma needs to just let the brothers get it on Shakur, Devin and T.O., Antoine, Gary. Yeah, it needs to work out like that, especially in 2024. All of them at 140. All of them at 140. So if T.O. was to even run the gauntlet, I'm not sure what names will pop up. Like, that would be a tough gauntlet to run. If he's able to meet them in the final battle, whoever that sanctioning body may be, that would have been a tremendous achievement. A tremendous, unbelievable, if he's able to unify his second freaking division. I guarantee you they'll be calling him two-weight division undisputed then. I guarantee you're going to be in the record books. I guarantee you that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all stay tuned for that. If you haven't heard, let's talk about it. Right? This is not on the thumbnail. Okay? Let me bring up this tweet that Gervonta put out. I want to get your thoughts. I want to get the scholars. I want to pick your brain on what's your thought process on this anarchy that's been going on surrounding Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis put out a tweet and he said, because the love was gone when I knocked Rolly out. Crazy thing, I was my mom's house the other night. She told me how Leonard was telling people how Rolly was gonna knock me out. And my uncles that started me in boxing overheard him. Go look at the fight and watch my mom. Now, I need to ask the scholars, man. The scholars that's in the chat. I need to ask you, do you believe that this is indeed sincere? is Javante just throwing shots at Ellaby, or this is indeed clear cut hating by Leonard Ellaby? Now, you probably saying to yourself just like me, why put the tweet out now? And the fight's been over for quite some time. I mean, really, the fight was May, right? They fought, him and Rolly fought in May. So between May and November, I cannot retrieve evidence of this ever being mentioned before. So why mention it in November? I'm not sure. It's not really dialing in to me that why this tweet wasn't produced earlier. Now, let's get to the point on if he said something like that or not. If Leonard was heard in a sidebar conversation speaking ill will about this moment right here, a Rolly was gonna knock him out. I mean, that's pretty intentional by Ellaby, especially if he was talking loud enough or he was in close proximity of anyone close to Tank's family or his team. You know what I'm saying? So I will have to go on record as saying, man, I don't know. If he was doing that shit, talking loud, and we're talking about people yelling and screaming too, y'all. We're talking about yelling and screaming fans. We're talking about people on the edge of their seat trying to see what's going to happen with this fight. I mean, it's just so much for me to unpack and digest. I don't know, man. I don't know if Leonard would even place himself in such a bad situation like that. I don't know, man. I just don't see him being that person. Now, he has said some crazy stuff, periodically here, there, and the other, him and Eddie Hearns. You know what I'm saying? Leonard kind of broke character or whatever, but hey, listen. I just thought I'd throw the nugget in there and speak on it just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to Artur Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde. Let's get to this fight right here, okay? Last time I was over there in NYC, I actually had the opportunity to see, the media marketing agent Showtime Shaw at work. Me and him was both waiting for the weigh-ins of Beterbiev and Smith. And we happened to turn around and we saw the one and only Anthony Yarde in the building. And I was like, there go Anthony Yarde, what are you doing over here? Let's go get some scoop. So we ended up getting some interviews and found out Yarde's like, I'm up next. Okay. I don't feel bad about asking him what was his scout. He said, I'm not scouting nothing. I'm next. So with that operation that Beterbiev had to have, Yarde ended up stepping on Stefani today. He finished him quick in a hurry. There's no need for me to even go through it. He knocked him out. It was almost like he went in there and got some work for sparring, and now he has a fight in January. He got a fight in January, so it's been announced, man. January 23rd. January 28th, 2023, they're fighting. Artur Beterbiev would be defending his WBC, IBF, and WBO light heavyweight world titles against Anthony Yarde. All right? That's what's going down. Now, for many, coming off this last fight, it's really not too much stock you can put in the Yarde knocking out this opponent he did today. It's no, you can't do that. But let's see what they had to say in the article. It says WBO mandatory Anthony Yarde believes it's his destiny to defeat unified light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev on January 28th at Wembley. They fighting in Wembley, y'all. I wonder, can they sell it out? Wembley Arena in London. The Beterbiev Yarde fight will be shown on ESPN Plus and BT Sports. Queensberry Promotions. Yarde say he'll be better prepared this time around to challenge IBF, WBC, WBO 175-pound champion Beterbiev, 18-0, 18 knockouts, than when he fought for a title against Sergey Kovalev in 2019 and dispatched in 11 rounds. Now, for those who may be a little bit twingy on dispatch, it means Anthony Yarde was stopped. He was KO'd. And that KO came in the range of a jab. That's what made it even worse. The jab. So we can put together a lot of things and give our prognosis, right? We can say, well, fatigue set in. All right? We can say fatigue. All right? But then we also can say the lack of experience. You know what I'm saying? The lack of experience that may have played a role in how he actually fought the fight. We can add in there that, he just never been on that level before. So he didn't have the right tactics or game plan when it was needed for him to change levels or change gears to try to finish the older Kovalev. Because Anthony Yarde is a younger line in the sport. He's a younger line, but if you're a younger line, sometimes the only way you get that recognition that you are the new line in the pride. You know what I'm saying? Just like they say lines in the camp. You have to go out there and disperse with somebody like Sergey Kovalev. He goes on to say, he being Anthony Yarde, I hurt Kovalev in the 8th round. I went out to Russia. A lot was stacked against me. Everybody ripped me off for the fight, said Anthony Yarde to IFL TV about his loss to former WBO light heavyweight champion Sergey Kovalev in 2019. He said, everybody ripped me off for that fight. It goes on, Yarde said, I came out with a lot of respect. I wanted to win the fight. A true champion is how he bounces back from a loss. If I was going to lose a fight, I wanted to lose like that because I gave it my all. That's all you can say. To do is try your best. I wasn't going to fold under pressure. I wasn't going to run away and hide. I'm a lot more calculated now. I said at one point that I want to hurt him because I'm heavy-handed and I can hit. When I do hurt him, I'm going for it. What I've learned is to be myself. Everybody went to my head. My whole team were in Russia, and I just hurt Kovalev. Oh my God, swing for the heavens. And that's what we're talking about. His lack of ring IQ, his lack of experience. You know what I'm saying? His tactics. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to employ tactics, you need to make sure the strategy, you know what I'm saying? The strategy is implemented effectively. You have to make sure everything that's applicable to what you're trying to delegate is what? Efficacious to the damn results. He said everything went to my head. My whole team were in Russia. And I just hurt Kovalev. Oh my God, swing for the heavens. For everyone that supports me, thank you. Why I beat Beterbiev is destiny. Once again, he said why I beat Beterbiev is destiny. For now, Beterbiev is my focus. There's a song, Destiny, said Yarde, about why he feels he beat Beterbiev. I have no words. I believe in myself. Everyone is going to have their opinion. Everyone is going to have their pick. Muhammad Ali said, I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. Hey, I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. Rumble, young man, rumble. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. It goes on to say, location. I'm going to have my luggage, said Yarde, when asked what different this time around from when he fought for a world title the first time against former WBO light heavyweight champion Sergey Kovalev in 2019. I'm going to have fresh drinking water after the weigh-in. I'm going to have mail after the weigh-in. Absolutely, said Yarde, when asked if he'd be more prepared to challenge for a world title than he was 3 years ago. That can play a very, very significant role, y'all. If you do not properly reset after the weigh-in, we're talking about, we already know the liquid's coming. You know what I'm saying? If it's Pedialyte or whatever the case may be. All right? Get those electrolytes back in your body. to begin the rehydration process. Also, food. You need that food to help, get those levels back, get that protein back in your body and just help with the recovery process from the hydration to the digestion. You know what I'm saying? Both of those are not the same, but working together, absolutely perfecto. So for Anthony Yarde, man, I look at it like this. I know Showtime is in the chat. I don't know Showtime, man. Man, I'm just trying to juggle my dilemma that I have right now. I'm just trying to see if Anthony Yarde has a hairpin chance in goddamn hell to go in here and beat this furious monster. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Do he have a chance in the presence of Lucifer himself with one horn and fire breathing out his nose? Does he have a chance, dog? Captain Chaos in the building. What's good, Chaos? Wild dog on the loose. I feel like they're the best in the business of how they selling the fight and creating controversy. Tank is fighting January 7th. This is getting going. Yes, sir. He is. Captain Chaos, my God, salute. I see how you building up. Pop, keep marching. What's good, family? My fault. I'm late. Big bunch and boxing on deck, man. What's good? Yeah, it was a busy day for me. Real talk. Busy day. Just got done watching that weak ass The Zone shit. No, man. It was some fire fights going on today. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yarde knocked his opponent out. You know what I'm saying? Blunts come in the door and say, Yarde getting stopped. Do anybody else agree with that? Do we in the chat believe that Yarde is getting stopped? Huh? Do you believe it? You can put a plus for yes and a minus for no, goddammit. We have to know and we have to understand what the consensus is right now. Now, it's not a formal consensus, but it's a partial consensus, right? And I just want to know, do you believe that Yarde has a chance to answer the final bell on his feet against a absolute barbarian in Artur Beterbiev? He's a monster. He's a monster. Especially going against Yarde. Now, Yarde always comes in shape. He always comes with the body armor, dog. But the one thing about it, that body armor, though, is one chink. If you have in that freaking armor that will cause you problems against a fighter like Beterbiev, goddammit, that is that chin. If your chin is packed with wet confetti, foil wrap, stale popcorn, Cheez-Its, Bugles, you know what I'm saying? Used Kleenex, spoiled grapes. If it's packed with all those soft items right there, then Beterbiev is about to destroy this dude. We just have to wait until Yarde get touched with one of those shots to see how he handles it. We need to see if his body is durable enough, if his chin is built for the kill. We need to understand if the heart is there. It's the mental fortitude. Is he structured? Has he been destined for this moment to rise up and have the best fight of his freaking career? Can he do it? Can he become that lion? Can he take over the pride? Because goddamn it, he defeats the older Beterbiev and he puts the first loss on his record. We talking about a man who's leveled out with his wins and knockouts the same. He stopped everybody. I don't know. I don't know, Showtime. I don't know, brother. If Yarde gets stopped, I'm not mad. Joe Smith, a champ, got put down. I'm glad they gave Yarde the opportunity and payday. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt. Yarde wants greatness. This is his shot. Yaga, Zaga, Ya, lines in the camp. We made it happen. Yes, sir, man. Yarde does have a chance. He is a live dog. He proved it with Kovalov. Captain Chaos. I understand, brother. I understand. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of freaking domestic dogs that attempt to go in there with that motherfucking Kodiak bear and they slap the motherfucking face off that dog, Chaos. This is gonna take more than dogs, man. Unless it's that wild dog on the Serengeti there, Chaos. We need something different. We need something with a different type of bite power. We need something with a different type of endurance. You know what I'm saying? We need that alpha wild dog to come in here and fight this Kodiak bear. We need something. He can't get tired against Beterbiev. He can't get tired and get knocked down with a jab, that Chaos. He got to have something to come in here against this behemoth. This dude is a wrecking machine right here. You know what I'm saying? We got to see what's really good with him. SB90 on deck. Yarde getting stopped 6 or 7 rounds. Okay, so Blunt's putting a prediction out there. Appreciate that. He got a plus. You know, hey, appreciate the participation, man. Putting the pluses up in there. Arthur's a beast, but they let Joe Smith get knocked out early. So why not let Yarde get a shot? Showtime, did they let Joe Smith get knocked out? Because he was goddamn doing the jiggle. I don't wanna go back. I wanna stay back against the ropes. I wanna relax and tell him don't hit me no more. I'm feeling a little woozy. What's wrong with this guy? He's Joe Smith went straight at Beterbiev, which was insane. Yeah, he had to do it, man. He kind of had to give us a Teofimo Cambozo effect. I don't think Joe Smith wanted that fight to go on for a long time. I think they wanted to shock Beterbiev with the early assault, and if he was able to apply some damage in that early assault, then maybe he can degrade him. I grabbed the walkie-talkie from the ring apron, right? And I said, EMT, over. Do you copy? EMT, over. Do you copy? EMT, copy, over. Send it. There's about to be a casualty in here. Please stay close to the ring apron. Stay close to the ring apron. Just mere inches off the ring apron. Do you hear? Do you copy? Do you copy? Yes. EMT, copy, over. I mean, it was about to get bad. You know, Joe Smith dancing all around. I thought we was going to see a B-hop. You goddamn do a double backflip layout and land on the freaking floor outside. I mean, Joe Smith was staying on wobbly legs. Like he sipped on that damn Alexander Povetkin ramen noodle juice before he came down there. He could barely stand up. He was looking bad up in there, boy. Joe Smith tried, though. Shout out to Joe Smith. You tried. Beterbiev punches through armor. He does, man. He does. He penetrates that armor for real. Marcus Brown did clip Beterbiev numerous of times. Yarde is a live dog. Okay, I'm going to take that bit. I'm gonna take that piece right there. Because I really like Yarde, man. I really like Yarde. But I seen Beterbiev fight. So I'm more so gravitating who's put on the best performance. And I have to go with Beterbiev, who's put on the better performance. In this case between the two, I want to see a good fight. So I'm going to remain neutral to see a good fight. Even though Yarde is cool, I don't know Yarde. I don't know Beterbiev. But when you're talking about who I've seen in person fight, what I've seen happen looking through the lens on the exchanges that they had up close and personal, boy, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting, Chaos, for real. That's going to be interesting. Will it go from chaos to mayhem, goddammit? That's what I want to know. I want to know how far this is going to go, man. Is this going to go to insanity and we're going to be up here like, oh, shit. We never expected this to happen. We never expected this shit to happen. Turiev eat Russian buffalo meat. Hey, man, that must be some lean meat. That buffalo meat is lean, boy. I just wish I had some subsidized discount Groupon tickets so I can get goddamn that meat for cheap. But Turiev turns 38 in January. Father Time catches up to everybody eventually. I get it. Rashidi on deck. Absolutely right. You're absolutely correct, though. Can Yarde win? I don't know. But he would test Turiev in his limits. I'm gonna go with chaos on this. I think Yarde is gonna test him one way or the other. He has to. He has to, bro. Marcus Brown went several rounds with him. He has to, bro. Real talk. Turiev ain't got too many fights as a pro, though. He aged ain't too bad. He's getting dudes out of there quick. Yeah, 18 in. Taking too much damage. Yeah, for sure. Yarde need a good Lord. Arthur's a Muslim brother. I'm glad to gave my brother that bag. I really want to see what he's doing with his cardio. Cooking with Sir Senior on deck. What's good with it, Sir Senior? How you doing Saturday, brother? We was at MSG all yard. Wanting was chance to pay day to fight again, the winner, and now he got that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all coming to fight. We can't ask for any more. No doubt. We can't. We getting the fight we want. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about we getting a fight between them. I'll take that back. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not the fight that we want. We want Bivol, but we already know Bivol. You know, he's still icing his hands from breaking it and feeding freaking Zerto goddamn knuckle lamb chops. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, making that man wear Invisalign after he goddamn left the ring. Y'all gonna test Turiev for 3 rounds. The next 3 rounds, Yarde will begin failing his own test. Dang, y'all got some hard input coming in this motherfucker. But it's cool though. It might come down to who has the best pads. Oh man, y'all already putting this man on pads, bro. Who has the best pads, man? But I'm looking at this fight. I like it. I want to see how competitive this actually is. I really don't want to see Yarde go down early against this guy. I really don't. I don't want to see no Tita Trinidad talking about recovery, you know, and turning this to something profound. Say, hey, you know how many times he got knocked down? Oh, man, he showed resiliency. He stood up each and every time, and he battled on. And Turiev rocked that chin and sent him right back to the canvas. The canvas gods, I am before you. Are you to keep me or release me back into my universe? What am I to do? I think right now you should just stay right here. He's going to kill you there, Yarde. He's going to kill you. If you go back up and into that light, he's going to do you something dirty, man. Look how he's looking at you over there in the corner. I want to go back. I want to fight. All right, cool. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Seriously. So let's talk about the next, right? Let's talk about the next that's out. The next topic. And if you don't know, now you know. Keith Thurman, God damn it. Oh my God, boy, get the popcorn and turn on the motherfucking microwave on this one. Now, after all the talk about this, that, and the other, man, it just continues to get interesting. And how that needle continues to skip on that scratch record. You know what I'm saying? It just never gets old with this topic. Now, we all know Keith Thurman, when he was unified, he ignored Errol Spence, ignored him. He never once took action to step in the ring with him. Now, of course, I found out in boxing that these individuals love using working grudges against one another. So I'm like, what the hell? You know? Errol say he don't want to fight Thurman, but Al Heyman is them saying like, no, nigga, you ain't gonna just go here and say anything. So now they definitely trying to get him to fight Thurman, who was the former WBC champion. And it's amazing how they are actually showing love to Thurman to bring him back full circle and attempt to get a fight via mandatory slot against Errol Spence Jr. Now the word is, if he does not oblige Keith Thurman, he will be stripped his WBC title. Now let's speak on this, people. At the end of the day, we have heard enough information. We have routed. We have selected. We did informational mapping and cataloging with all the information we heard on Spence Crawford. Right? It's very, very funny talking about if Spence will fight Thurman next or will he vacate. Once again, either way you look at it, they're going to blame Crawford for this fight even being a talking point. But since Terrence Crawford's at BOK, we need to talk about this. Now, slide your chairs up now. I'm just curious. Will Errol Spence fight his WBC Mandy, or will he be stripped of the title? Now, there are ramifications for that. The ramifications are, if that belt is removed off of Spence, it will absolutely implode that undisputed welterweight title that we was looking for. But hold on. Okay, let's just say, for instance, that WBC belt go to freaking Thurman, and he's able to fight for the vacant, right? Let's just say he's fighting for the vacant. I don't give a fuck who it is. But yet, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence still fight. Because two things. Legacy is still a part of this, per se. More so for Spence. And then there's titles on the line. There'll be 3 titles on the line. Now, the good part about this happy, long-standing story is that whoever wins between Crawford and Spence can always come back and fight. Ta-da! Pull a hat and get a rat. Stuff it in the hat, swish it around, and tell us what you got. I got a donkey. I pulled a donkey out my hat. I'm just thinking that if they fight for 3 titles, the winner can always come back and fight Thurman for undisputed. There is potential to get this where we need it to be. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be the primary 2 names with all the belts on the line like Crawford Spence. Now, you can only imagine what it's going to do to the homes and the mental state of those damn aerosexuals that really want to see these guys in the room for all the marbles. Now, they have to pay close attention, man. All the powers to be, the shakers and movers, please do your due diligence to make this fight happen between Crawford and Spence. Because all the thumbnails, it's great. I want to keep coming because if the fight is ever announced, that's going to be thumbnails that, about 10,000 more thumbnails on Bud. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to stop what's going to happen once he split the ropes. That's why I love seeing these thumbnails. It don't matter what it's about. I say just keep on and keep on going on Twitter, going on freaking YouTube, going on IG, and talking your talk. But when the ring walk happens and Bud Crawford makes it up the stairs, split the ropes, and he awaits his introduction. Once the introduction has concluded, it's time to fight. Then, in that moment, we will absolutely see what we've been knowing for quite some time. We will actually see it play out right before our eyes. The carnage and the cancel culture when it comes to this boxing match. That night, Errol Spence's career will be canceled. Done. Over. Losing via knockout. no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's losing via knockout. He's losing via knockout. All right? So, when it comes to Keith Thurman, I really want to see Keith Thurman fight Errol Spence. I'm looking for it. Deep down inside, I want to see this fight, people. I can talk all the rambunctious talk, you know what I'm saying, just for free, carefree talk, you know what I'm saying? But I really want to see Keith Thurman fight Errol Spence Jr. I want to see him in a tough fight. And Keith Thurman has one loss, like a lot of other top names that Errol Spence has fought. So this won't be anything new. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being petty. Mikey Garcia, yeah. Danny Garcia, yeah. Sean Porter, yeah. The Ugas, yeah. Now, you potentially have, Keith Thurman coming here fighting you because you're WBC. And he may have the best training camp of his life. You know what I'm saying? He might have kept the ukuleles alone and focused strictly in the gym. It's a lot of people believe that Thurman, if he fights Spence, he's going to win. Seriously, it's a lot of people thinking that shit, bro. It's a lot of people that's committed to believing that Keith Thurman will beat Errol Spence Jr. Let me see if they're going to take the time and go at the light-skinned guy. Because, goddamn it, they'll go at the dark-skinned guy. We already understand they'll go at the dark-skinned. But, goddamn it, Thurman has the complexion for the absolute protection. Yes, he does. The complexion for the absolute protection. And if you say it the right way, the naysayers will have no detection. But right now, when it comes to this, you understand where I'm at with it. You understand where I'm at with it. Y'all gonna test Returbier for 3 rounds the next. I read that. I posted that TL footage several hours before he decided to make his video. I didn't really think nothing of it. He just flexing on his sparring partner. EJ boy, he got to do whatever they say at all. Spence channels don't speak on that keep it doing videos on Bud. They keep doing videos on Bud, but your boy not official. No Muscle Al Heyman, and is his daddy. I'm tired of this PBC drummer bullshit. Yeah, we are. We all are. We all are. People just make thumbnails like it's the damn As the World Turn. You know what I'm saying? As the idiots yearn. Oh, okay, well, shit. I have noticed that niggas title matching the boxing scenes articles, so that's making sense. He probably saw it's on their site. I thought he was watching your boy. I see Fanon, BFTV, Trill 78, Blue, Ego, Champside, Marlo about Bud, Queen of Boxing. Mad at Bud over tweets. But y'all not his fans. He's not talking about y'all broke ass. Listen, for all these fans that are pretty much hell bent on staying highly on one side, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting out ignis fatuus type of damn opinions. It's nothing that's merited. It's not truth. And when you continue to just make thumbnail after thumbnail and be hateful, y'all are being hateful. You're still doing Spence a disservice. You know what? I come to the conclusion that y'all don't really fuck with Spence. Look, I have some text messages that Spence don't give a fuck about y'all. Spence don't give a fuck about y'all. It's funny who reach out to you when you are, I'm not gonna tell you when and why, but people reach out to you on DM, man. And there's some messages out here, man. Spence don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit, bro. He told y'all that when he said facts. But now you found out that he treats you like stepkids. Now you want to be a part of another family indirectly as stepkids. You want to be a part of Terrence Crawford's freaking regime, but guess what? You don't know how to gain his attention. So what you do, you talk bad about him. You start coming up with all these damn lies and these damn overindulging freaking scenarios. Just making up these fabricated illusions about Terrence Crawford. You feel it's okay. You truly do. You just feel it's okay, man. Just to talk that talk all the time. Negative, 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 negative. It's all good. I'm not going to talk about him every day. But I really do hope to see Keith Thurman step in there with Spence. Not because he's not stepping in there with Crawford, but I want to see Spence up against Thurman because they do have a history. Spence was calling about he never got the damn green light. You know what I'm saying? He never got the green light. So I want to see it. I like that fight. I definitely like that fight. And another thing that's floating around, Ennis. You know, they're trying to see who Ennis is going to fight next. Look, Bud Crawford has put it out there, said, I'm the best fighter of the world. If Ennis and Bud fight, I have my money on Bud Crawford. Listen, y'all have to understand one thing. You know, a fighter looks good against a level fighter whose physical ability or, you know, his boxing cachet isn't equal to that of his opponent when the name is Jaron Ennis. Now, I'm not saying anything about Jaron not being able to box or none of that shit. All I'm saying is I believe, once again, ring IQ, strength, and everything else. Nobody going to convince me that freaking Boots Ennis is stronger than Crawford. I don't believe it. Based off his wrestling pedigree, period. I don't think he's stronger than, you know, I just don't think so. I don't think Jaron is stronger than Crawford. Seriously. But if by chance that fight has to happen, we'll get the color guard on deck. Let's make it high. It'll be historical. You know what I'm saying? We get a 21 gun salute. It'd be incredible. Terrence Crawford faced Jaron Ennis when we thought that would never happen. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see it. I'm going for ring IQ. I'm going for the toughness. I'm going for the damn boxing intellect. I'm going for his overall skill set in Crawford beating Jaron Ennis. I said it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I said it. Andrew Charles, what's good with it? I'm not going to throw EJ under the bus because he said, I know his uncles, but what? Hey, man, I found out. Oh man, I can't even say anything. I was just talking to a specific person today about the whole video that came out, and I got some damn good answers from somebody who was very close to that situation. Boy, I found out some damn good shit too, boy. Ooh, and you know, Scout's honor and everything else to go with my belief as a man. You know what I'm saying? When I say I keep my word, I keep my word. You know, but I just had to, you know, I wanted to get some more clarification on this story, and was I off the mark about the gestation, and you know, I just wanted to get some more info on the exposure aspect of it. Did you have to have a membership down to Hell's Kitchen? I mean, what were they cooking down there? And, you know, what was going on with her? You know, she just came up for air and she had to say, oh, there you go. Let me go here. He's still fucked up. Let me put him on. No, that was some devil shit, man. That was some devil type shit right there. I'm not going to lie. Slugger Sam in the building. What's good? Thanks for looking out. FSM. TBC and LDBC is the worst combo in boxing history. I don't know what's going on with the LDBC, but since you mentioned it, I just have to put this out there. 78, you haven't fired Blue Blood yet, so only thing I have to say is Blue Blood, you need to go ahead and resign. Just quit. Take the hit on the super chats. But look, through my continuing analytics, I believe you won't be too bad with LDBC members losing or staying away from giving you super chats, regardless if they receive the command from 78 Sports. You'll still be good, brother. But you definitely need to leave as soon as possible. You need to leave as soon as possible because there's some big fights coming up, and you need to be a part of that. You need to be a part of that. You have no growth whatsoever with the LDBC. Promise you that. Promise you that, bro. Promise you that. You know what I'm saying? If Champ Size say you big in the BLK Prime, well, the only way you can match those dimensions up with BLK and make it a match made in matrimony, as far as the YouTube community go, you provide access and the fighters on your channel, you get first deals, you know what I'm saying, VIP, RSVP service, so you can have these fighters on your channel, period. You know what I'm saying? But you're big enough to the point where you can go at this on your own. I'm not going to take too much time on that shit. I'm not going to take too much time on that. He said he's stoned right now. Slugger Sam say, I'm stoned. He said, I'm stoned. But yeah, Keith Thurman fighting Errol Spence Jr. Just stay on tap for it. Stay on tap for Hector Garcia. And stay on tap for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia said he's also fighting in January. He's fighting before Gervonta Davis fight. So he's supposed to have a fight. I guarantee you it's going to be a freaking hot lasagna noodles, soft. You know what I'm saying? Hot lasagna noodles. I'm talking about banana pudding, soft. You know what I'm saying? I think his next opponent is going to be super, super soft, man. Super soft. Stay tuned, because both Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis is now going to fight in January to set their fight up for May time frame. That's gonna be nice because they're gonna get to introduce. I'm pretty sure Ryan Garcia is gonna be in attendance for Gervonta fight. After he wins, they're gonna introduce the fight. They're gonna have a stare down, some talk, shit talking and all that, and to build the fight up. So that's gonna go from there, man. When it comes to this YTC shit, I'm curious to know who's they gonna destroy. Who they gonna destroy? Tank? Who are you gonna destroy? Ryan? I like to see that. I like to see how they destroy Ryan, because it seems like he always get the little pass, man. Let me see what the likes are looking at up in here, because y'all be tripping. I have over 18 people, but I only have 18 likes. How is that possible? You explain to me how it's only 18 likes. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's just floated around in here. Come on, y'all. Get the likes up. Get it. Twin. Yang, huh? And give me twin. Give me 20 up. Give me one more. Give me 20. But hey, y'all in the building, man, be sure to hit the like button. Seriously, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. There is, two big fights. Terrence Bud Crawford in Omaha, Nebraska, fighting BLK Prime versus opposition, David Avanesian. Shout out to Team Crawford, who's over there doing their thing, embedded in fight camp. Yeah, I look forward to that fight, man. I look forward to that fight. And then, Top Rank Edition, we have another big fight card to include Teofimo Lopez, Jahai Tucker, Jared Anderson, Shushu Carrington, Keyshawn Davis, Xander Zayas, all those. It's going to be heavy on that card, with a bunch of freaking marquee players on deck. Marquee. I mean, come on, marquee. Real talk, y'all. Real talk. Somebody gave me my 19th. I need that 2020 twin. I need the 2020 twin. You know what I did? I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of understanding, right? That certain things you might bring to your parents, especially when they're older age, that you didn't do too much. They may not have a clue, because moms don't have no clue about what I'm doing on here. She didn't know what I do in the boxing scene. She know I used to write coming up, though. I had no problem writing. But, when she found out I was into motorcycles, man, I actually took her for a ride on a bike before. I did all these things, but when she had her birthday, right? I said, Mama, it hasn't been a time that I haven't really sung happy birthday to you. I said, I just think it's the right time because she's much older and she really don't have a gauge on how long she's going to be left in this world, living and breathing, right? So I said, Mother, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Mother. Happy birthday to you. And I sung birthday to my mom. And she was like, why didn't you go to American Idol? Why you didn't go to the singing? And I said, Mom, no. My voice is not deep enough, but I have won over pleading women with that voice whenever I choose to use it, Mother. I've used it to my advantage. Absolutely, Mother. She said, well, if that's the case, okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we at 20 right now, which is great. A lot going on. Tank, Hector Garcia on deck. That's going to be nice. Hector Garcia already letting it known. He think I'm a slouch. He think I'm going to push over cool. I'm going to show him what I am. I like it. I'm going to show him what I am when it comes down to it. But what we still need the maintenance. What we still need to bring the sanitation warriors on here. Like the people that has the damn flamethrowers. We need to continue to sanitize the YTC of all these Bud Crawford haters. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call it. We need to exterminate them, Jack. Them dudes. Extermination, full effect. Operation Extermination. Real talk. Operation Extermination. These dudes are bored. It's gotten so bad now that you can't even think about coming close to believing what the hell they saying. But man, y'all hold it down. Cooking for Sir Senior say happy birthday. Yes, sir. Happy birthday to you. I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all. I have things I have to take care of because it's a holiday weekend too. So y'all be sure to check me out, sub to the channel, hit the like on the way out, and just wait for that notification. Turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports. I'm out.